Hi, Mary Jane. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
It's Miss Carrie. That's right.
Come
Good
on
morning,
in, sit
girls
down,
and
everybody.
boys. How are you guys
Come on
doing?
in.
You guys ever been out hiking in the woods and you've seen these old stone walls going through? Okay. Those are left over from when settlers here took the rocks from their land and made them into stone walls. Okay. Okay, lift.
Oh, I'm never gonna do this, people.
Even though this deer is no longer alive, would you actually ever be able to get this close to a live deer safely? Okay? So the nice thing about having these mounts is that you get a very, very up close look at them. Something you wouldn't get. You can even look up his nose. So this is a piece of fungus, which is basically a mushroom, and this type of mushroom was growing on a tree. And now it's dried. So we put it under the microscope, and we get super close to it first.
Come back a little, Anthony, so you can see it.
And then we zoom in. Look at all of the pores on that fungus.
Is this a dried?
Isn't that cool, you guys? You would never, just looking at it from here, you would never notice how many different pores it has all over it. Hands away. And let's go back to the folks in the back. Okay.
How does a turtle feel through their shell?
We have questions that were written by the students for me that I need to answer during this field trip. So the first one, I know, they brought me ice cream, isn't that nice? The first questions are, how do you keep the animals alive? And how do you know so much about nature?
I wrote that one.
What do deer do in the winter? These are very good questions. So we're about to go on a hike around Ongli Pond, and we're going to answer a lot of these questions about winter.
Let's see what kind of figures these are.
We see these tracks, and we think usually dog, okay? But I didn't see, as we look ahead of us here, I don't see any human footprints to go along with the track. Maybe it wasn't a dog with its owner. Maybe it was a wild animal. So what kind of wild animal would have a track like a dog?
A snow rabbit.
Maybe a wolf. We don't have wolves around here, but we have something a little smaller and also a wild dog. Do you know what I'm talking about? It starts with a C. Coyote. Okay. By a beaver. Very good. Okay.
That's such a point.
If it comes to a point, kind of like a crayon tip.
More tracks.
I know. These are bigger, and these have the claw marks. These have the claw marks. Look at that. Hiking, sometimes it's really fun, no matter what time of year, to turn over logs and see what's underneath. But once you see them, you want to turn the log back over very gently so that we don't harm them. Okay? Okay. This ramp is going to be slick. That.
That's cool.
And you can find a lot of nuts in hardwood forests because hickory trees produce nuts,